Alright, Avengers, assemble! Wait, where's Miss Marvel? Miss Marvel! Where are you? Hello? Oh, there she is. Okay. Hello, and welcome to another review. Today we're looking at Marvel's Avengers on the PlayStation 4, and before we get into that, let's hear a few words from Cap. Burp, derp, 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 burp, derp, derp, burp, derp, 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 derp. Hi guys. Okay, now that that's out of the way, I just wanted to show some of the little bugs I found. That's one of them. You'll see a few of those throughout the game. If you play it, don't mind those. That's just normal, modern games. Anyway, first things first, disclaimer. I am a lifelong Marvel fan, as well as a lifelong Squaresoft, Square Enix fan. So, for me, you can't go wrong with a game like this. That being said, though, the game is definitely not for everyone. I would say it definitely caters more towards a Marvel fan than anything else. So if you are a diehard fan of Marvel and a gamer, you're probably already buying this game anyway. But as far as reviewing it goes, I would say starting off, the first thing I would do is compare it to a well-known existing game, and the best thing I could say is this game is very much like Marvel meets Destiny, mixed with maybe like a Dungeon Defenders hero, hero adventure type game. So that said, it's pretty solid. I mean, if you like Destiny or you like that type of gameplay, it's pretty solid. It works the same typical way. You have your campaign, which can be played multiplayer, as well as solo. I played through solo. After you play through the campaign, you open up a much more robust end game, which leaves itself open to endless amounts of updates and additional content. The things that I found I had a problem with in the game were already said by most people. It's a little bit bland if you're expecting, a lot of variety in enemies or mission structures. It's a little bit bland. But if you're coming at it like I did from the perspective of a Marvel fan who just wants to play a Marvel video game that, there hasn't been a good one since Spider-Man, the PlayStation 4 Spider-Man. That's probably the last really good Marvel game. And before that, it's Lego Marvel and the old Ultimate Alliance games, which I really didn't want another Ultimate Alliance type dungeon crawler. So what they did here was sort of a mix of that and, like I said, a Destiny type structure where there's a mix of online multiplayer, but you're really just doing like strikes like you would in Destiny. You do missions and strikes that are defend things, control the points for a little while, destroy something, kill somebody. Then you have your factions, you have your like hub worlds that allow you to access the vendors, things like that. One of my main gripes, I would say, and missed opportunities would be the fact that like when you buy gear for your character to upgrade, it does not change visually on your character. Nothing changes. All the gear is just in the background, changing numbers. That's a missed opportunity, but if you play a game like Destiny or any of popular large games with a lot of cosmetic items, they didn't start out as good as they are now. So I have high hopes that this game will be updated as they keep it alive, and things like having cosmetics show up as something on your character, I guarantee that'll change. Other than that, it's pretty solid if you like running around beating stuff up as a superhero. My favorite heroes to play as right now are Thor, as you'll see in the video. I played as Thor the whole time. and Hulk. But Black Widow's really fun. Surprisingly, she plays a lot like a sort of like a, I would say, a hyperactive Tomb Raider, Lara Croft. Iron Man, I wasn't a big fan of. I don't like the flying mechanic, and Thor shares the same flying mechanic as Iron Man, but it feels different when you're in Thor for some reason, and he has more hand-to-hand ground combat, whereas Iron Man is just clunky, and I don't like the way he flies. Surprisingly, also Captain America is really fun. I had a lot of fun throwing the shield around, picking out my targets, and then throwing my shield and hitting them all. The another missed opportunity I would say is there's no like team up moves. There's no opportunity to initiate a move that uses multiple characters. In the old Marvel Ultimate Alliance games, that was a big thing. You all timed your special attacks at the same time, and it gave you an even better special attack. Whereas in this, there are times where everybody just happens to do their specials at the same time, but it doesn't do anything unique. So missed opportunity there. Again, that's something that's easily updated and added later. So I have a feeling they're gonna be updating and adding things for a long time. There's, like you saw with the Captain America in the beginning, there's graphical issues. Cap was one of the only ones that really consistently, his face was just messed up most of the time. I don't know what it was, or why specifically him, but he's the only one that really was going crazy. There's little bugs that just come with like hit detection or trying to grab a hold square button, things like that. Those again, little issues that get cleaned up when they do updates, and I'm not too worried about that. As far as the game itself goes, what it is great. It has potential to be so much better, but it's a really good start. And as far as the campaign went, I had a great time. I thought it. I didn't like that it forced you at times to be certain characters in ways that didn't make sense, and they kind of force you to be Miss Marvel to go through the campaign. It reminded me a lot of Spider-Man, which is not a bad thing. Just it reminded me a lot of Spider-Man, and some of the things. I mean, it just kind of felt like a way, like they forced a way through the story. But that's kind of the point. The story is a minor part of the game. Once you get through the campaign, like I said, it opens up an end game, and that's where you're gonna spend most of your time doing, all your missions, doing your dailies, doing things to level up your characters, get your battle passes up, all your cosmetic items and skins. Most of them are earned through well, it's called a hero challenge card, not a battle pass, but essentially it's a battle pass. Each character has one. There's no expiration date on it or anything. You just, once you have it, you have it. When new characters come out, you will have to purchase their hero cards, but the character itself will be free. So you'll still get to, you'll get the best part of it. It's just if you want cosmetic things, you'll have to pay for it eventually. But those can be earned through the hero challenge card, so it's the typical battle pass system. Do with it whatever you will. I probably won't put money into it unless the cosmetics and the prizes become more robust. But all in all, solid game. If you haven't played it, and you're wondering, I'd say go ahead and go for it. If you're a Marvel fan, you probably already have it. So why are you watching this? Thanks for watching. Bye.